everyone, welcome back to Harvest Moon here, lovely family. I took actually a few extra days off after I got back from New York and New York Comic Con and all that. It was for the best. I was like physically and mentally exhausted after what is that? Is that medicine? Yeah. I was physically and mentally exhausted from New York Comic Con, which was really, really fun. And then I ended up getting pulled into my new job right away. So that kind of exhausted me. And then I had other projects to work on, so it was like, these few days off are desperately needed. So without further ado, let's go ahead and start this day. So I'm gonna skip this as much as I can. Earth Day means we can't pick anything, we can't if we had any crops, we couldn't cut them down. Which is why I say this every time. If you have crops in spring, knock them down. You're not going to need them. And I just want to make sure I did do that. I'm pretty sure I did, though. Indeed. So that means we can just focus on planting things. However, a new season means we can go ahead and... Drop this for you, buddy. Pick you up. But a new season means we can actually work on fishing more. And I have all my papers. I was actually working on cleaning my room yesterday. And it's not the best. There's still some things I gotta tidy up. But compared to what it was before I left and after I came back to New York, it's a lot better. Not to any of my roommates' fault, which is my sister at the moment. Not her fault, it's just me. When I'm confined to a small space, and I have a lot of stuff, it's impossible for me to get organized. Because I'm everywhere in the room. I'm everywhere. But it feels good to get back into this game again. I really do want to finish it soon. I would like to... Wow, a brain fart. I would like to pick up Back to Nature soon. Because that is a game I really do love and it's close and dear to my heart. I'm tempted to start, pre-making the episodes. But I might go ahead and save that for when I'm in my own room. And when I have, the time and the quiet nature in the entire house to do that. Because I'm really, really excited to pick that game up again. And there are other games I want to play as well. And I'm so excited to start things. Today might just be a planting day. While we wait for Lila to open up, let's see what summer fish we are missing. That's a fall fish. Okay, technically we're not missing any summer fish. I mean, we are, but we aren't. We're missing summer fish because, we're cooking. We're gonna cook a lot. Alright, let's go ahead, slip into like that. There you go. Bye. I think the only one we need are watermelon. Yeah, just watermelon. We don't need that many. Ugh. We just need 40. Oh, what the heck happened here? Yes. Thank you, Lila. Okay, well. Let's go ahead and take care of these guys. And depending on how long it takes, we can go ahead and do some fishing. We just have to fish for ingredients for cooking. Because we are almost done, with We are almost done with all the cooking recipes. Wow, why did my goodness. It's not like I even had a bad day today. I've been here, I've been busy. Like ever since I left New York and got back to the state I live in, I've been weird. I think I'm just stuck in a rut. I'll get through. Which was good to like, since I took a break off for the past few days, I haven't recorded. I was working on other things, and I realized, oh hey, you know what? Maybe what can help break this pattern is doing this and having fun. So, yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. But New York Comic Con was amazingly fun, as I expected. I got a few autographs. Most of it was from my friends, and so I didn't exactly have a chance to get other autographs that I wanted. But I went with Road to the Snow. And, we went together, and cause I got his tickets. I don't like going to conventions alone, which I have a theory on that, but later. But we walked around. I chilled with him on some lines. We went to panels and events. I met the Voltron cast. Yes. Which I think that's the most amazing part for me. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna gush right now. So, and it was very poorly advertised, in my opinion. And when I told others about how it was advertised, they agreed. But I'm gonna pause it as I talk and look through the cooking stuff. We need a flounder. We don't need a porgy anymore. We did the porgy. We just need a flounder now, right? And the sardine. So flounder and sardine. Okay, let's do that. But alright, one more time, guys. I promise I'll talk. This. Flounder, come to me. Crystal Bay or Underground Lake? Alright, so we're gonna go to the Crystal Bay. If I remember correctly, the sardines also in Crystal Bay. I could be wrong, I don't even see it here. Yep, so we're just gonna go to Crystal Bay for it. Now, the Voltron cast were only doing autographs on Friday. It was Kimberly Brooks, Josh Kean, AJ, who was his Lotor, and Josh Kean does Shiro, Kimberly Brooks as Alora, Joaquin Dos Santos, and Lauren Montgomery. They were all there to do signings. It was only for Friday, and you needed to win a special lottery for it to happen. Now, I don't think many people knew about it. I don't think New York Comic Con or even like the Voltron Twitter or even Let's Voltron really announced it. So I tried it by luck, forgetting that my Friday tickets were... Is that a sardine? Huh. But forgetting that my Friday and Sunday tickets were under my friend's email address. So I didn't get into the lottery, but I still managed to get into the signing on a pure whim of meeting a fan artist for Voltron. And apparently, according to the guy who sneaked in behind us, most of his special events and how he got into them is just by sneaking in, like at the last minute, because no one questions it. And I was like, genius. It's genius. And it's not like they asked me for a special ticket. They just smiled, gave me the exclusive poster, and signed it. Yeah, it was fun. I liked it. Oh my gosh. It's hard to tell, but I am quite a Voltron fan, and I can be quite nerdy about my fan stuff. But yeah, I had fun. I met a friend I never thought I would meet, and she told me I was small. She said I was tiny. She wasn't that much taller than me. Sad. Yeah, I hope to go again next year, but it really depends. Like, I am not exactly, like, I do enjoy Comic-Con. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy it. But I'm not really much of a comic book fan. I'm more of like an, gosh, I'm gonna say, I'm like more of an anime fan. That's how I got my start in things. And, like, at least with anime conventions, they're a lot smaller and they aren't as crowded as Comic-Cons. Like, I felt so bad because, you know, a lot of people who are comic book fans, they're in wheelchairs and things, or they're pushing kids around in strollers, or any of these other things. And every time I see someone in a wheelchair, I have the common decency to stop and be like, go ahead of me, hon. Go right on ahead of me, because believe it or not, they have places they want to go to, and I guarantee you, they'll still be pushing through the crowd. You can wait the 5 seconds it takes for them to pass you by. It's common knowledge. I had one guy go ahead and tell me, like so far you have been the best. I'm like, well, thank you. Because, you know, it's considerate. Is that a flounder? That's a corgi. I don't think I need that anymore. I can sell it. But it's just considerate. Like, just, I get it. You want to go to where you have to go. Maybe you're running late for something. I guarantee you, you will still make it to the thing you're going to by just, even if you spend a minute letting them pass you. That's it. So, do it. I would like it if you did. Be considerate. Yeah, I'm not so much of a fan of the crowds. Like, I'm more introverted than I am an extrovert. And, like, oh boy, I was mentally exhausted after every day. But what I like about conventions, though, is that when I do go with friends, I don't get to go alone. However, a lot of times me and the Road to the Snow were separated because he went and did his own thing, I went and did my own thing, and we would meet up either, like, I would leave my thing early to go meet up with him. But the best thing about it is that if he's not around, no one's there to stop me from spending this money in my wallet. Like, at one point, it was the last day of the con. Oh, no, that's a bad one. That's not even where it is. He told me about this Portal coffee mug that he saw. Now, you don't know me, but ever since I saw, like, the ending for Portal 2, and then played the games for myself, I have been a hardcore Portal fan. Like, hardcore. I play the games at least once a year, no matter what. Now, he brought me to them, to the booth that had it, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, contemplating, like, do I, like, I still had money left over, don't get me wrong. I didn't spend nearly as much as I expected to spend. And first words that came out of his mouth, I saw me contemplating it. Do you have your ticket for your bus ride home? I'm like, yeah, of course. Because I always buy a round trip. It's cheaper to buy a round trip in my city instead of being in New York and buying a one-way ticket to my city from New York. Like, a round trip ticket for me is $92. A one-way ticket back from New York is like $50, $60. Do the math, guys. Do the math. You know, I'm on vacation, so you do the math. You do it. But yeah, and that pretty much decided, that was my deciding factor, like, oh, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and buy this stuff then. It was nice. I did most of my shopping on Sunday, which usually is the best time because on Sunday you get most of the deals. I bought a Voltron Lion pin set, which is a New York Comic Con exclusive, on Friday, along with a Tentakitty plush for my little brother. Saturday, I think I bought some prints over down in the Artist Alley. And then Friday, most of my shopping was done there. I got 2 cute little Sailor Moon figures. I got the Portal Cup. I got a Voltron shirt. I bought a Voltron comic. And as usual, I always go to the Square Enix booth. I like seeing all the figures. And I saw they actually had an anniversary. I usually, before, I never had the money to spend at Comic Con. This year I did. So I saw they had a anniversary pen set. It's a Chocobo and a Moogle. The Chocobo is dressed up as the Warrior of Light. Oh, it's so cute. I eagerly bought it. I bought it without even hesitating. It was adorable. I don't regret it. Alright, do I have any flounder or sardines here? That's what I need. Alright, so those can be sold tomorrow. I'm not gonna fight getting these things because I would still like to go ahead and get the rest of the things we need from the mines. Which, I really hope you guys did enjoy the mining puzzles I had set up and posted for you. I was definitely on time for them for a while, except for Wednesday. Wednesday was like a little bit of a struggle because, you know, there were some things I wanted to do. I looked around, I treated myself to IHOP, you know, got yelled at by my little sister and my mother. But, you know, it was like my relaxed time. And then, as I was not even at the store, I think a couple of hours before my bus, I realized, oh crud, the 8:30 bus to my city is for Friday and is for Saturday, Sunday, not for Wednesday. I mean, I probably could have stayed for a few extra days, but, you know, my stepmother and my father wouldn't have minded, but there was drama there, didn't want it. So, my butt rushed into this, because I live in Brooklyn when I'm with my father and stuff. I rushed into the city, which is like an hour and a half train ride, guys. Rushed to get into the bus terminal. I made it. Like, I made it with, I was so exhausted and tired and thirsty that when I realized I had a few more extra minutes to buy a Sprite, I went ahead and did it. No hesitations. And I did make the bus. I even made it on the bus in time enough to be here for my little sister's birthday, so she can go to Denny's and get her free pancakes and ice cream, for that matter. That was a nice waiter. Server. But yeah, so I'm back home, trying to figure out what to do about my job situation. I started my new job, and it is 10 times slower than what I'm used to. It doesn't feel like I'm being trained for anything. And I worked a full day. I had to leave early Saturday because of a medical emergency with my little brother. And they're closed on Sunday. Technically, Monday and Tuesdays are their days. Monday through Saturday they're open. I've never received a call back to come back, so I want to say that's it for that job. And I just have to go on another job hunt, which it happens. I did have a job set up. Sometimes things just don't work out. Like, I'm not struggling too much. I think I'm just a nervous wreck about everything. But yeah, that's how it goes. Anywho, what the heck is that? We are gonna go ahead and mine for a bit today, because there are still things in our storeroom that we do not have, and I'm gonna mine as much as I can. Oh, let's go. Hey buddy, how are you? You know I will. And I'll make sure Gwen takes care of the place when you go. That was dark and unnecessary. Got it, Val. But yeah, there are things in our storeroom that we still need to get, and it's all in the mines. It's all in the mines. So, wish me luck, and hopefully we'll have something new. No, hopefully. Alright, see you in a bit, guys. I didn't find any of it. Like, that's the upsetting part. And it's not really a big deal, but I would like it if we filled up our storeroom. But yeah, like, our inventory is like clogged up. It's like, yo, what's up? Get me out of here. And I will. I'll get you guys out of here. we are gonna head to Lewis and clear up our spots. By the time we're done with Lewis, we can go run over to here, the cafe with Wallace, not Wallace. Yeah, Wallace and Katie sell our food items. Take these up. You can always go for these. Always go for these. Alright, Lewis is now open. We'll go Giraffe Farm, because why not? No big deal. Alright, Lewis. Alright. I have a lot of things for you. Take that. Take it all. Like, it looks like we had new things, but no. It was the same old things from before. All of it. Alright, so we're gonna head to the cafe and chill there. Chill there and get ready to sell things up. Because I need some space. Some space! Alright. Alright. Open up. Let me in. I want to do things. Come on. Let me in. I have things to sell. I want to do it now. Now. Let's go. Let me in. And there we go. Okay, then talk to her. I wonder if actually buying her stuff, like selling stuff and interacting with the shop, counts as talking to her. If it does, I will gladly go elsewhere. In fact, just to test that, I will go elsewhere. Like, it's not such a big deal with Lila, because Lila's at a green heart. I only talk to her once a month. Hello, Kurt. Makes you sad all the time. But I talk to Katie almost every day, or at least once a week. So we're gonna start selling our stuff at the villa. That way I can minimize my time talking to everyone else. And hopefully it'll work. And we dip in, and we dip in. So let's go ahead and get some fishing bait. We need it. We need the... Yeah, this way. There we go. Because I need more fishing bait. My goodness, I don't have to horse race anymore. Yep, that's not what I wanted anyway. Let's transform it. Why, thank you. Makes it easier to catch fish. I haven't tested that yet. It doesn't feel like it's easier. It feels just the same. That's just my opinion, though. Don't base it on my opinion. My opinion is terrible sometimes. Yep, let's do that. No more? Alright, so we're gonna head to the next day. OBS is doing good. Goody goody gumdrops. Save and sleep. Nice. Alright, let's go ahead and take care of the aminos. I said aminos. Fight me on it. you up, lift you down. Feed your little punk butt. There you go. Thank you. My goodness, I have a headache. I don't know where it came from. I think it came from because I was downstairs with from my older brother, me, and my 3 little siblings, all together in the room cracking jokes and making each other laugh. It's terrible. By terrible, I mean fun. And you know when you laugh so much, you get that headache? Like your head aches? Yeah, I got that. I think that's what it is. And it just lingered and transformed itself into a regular headache. Like, hi y'all, you thought you would get rid of me? Nope, I'm here. I just saw what my little brother said. He's like, I'm here, I'm queer, and I'm full of fear. I burst into tears. The same, buddy. Same. Anywho, we are gonna fish today because I have a sardine and a flounder to catch. And once those are caught, it's like, what am I gonna do with my life then? Who knows? Maybe pick up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe. Which is a Borderline, so. Ugh, I love that game so much. And I just love it. I just love it. And it burns me up whenever people were like, oh yeah, Carolyn totally wanted to become GLaDOS. No, fools! She did not want to become GLaDOS. You can actually see there are unused voice clips of Carolyn, GLaDOS' voice actress, that's Carolyn, saying that she didn't want it. And there's multiple lines of her saying that. So it's like, mic drop. If you want to keep thinking that. Oh, I have it attached to me right now. Oopsie. Anywho. Yeah, so you can't say that she wanted it when it's clear that she didn't. Like, bruh. Alright, let's do this fishing stuff. I read an article a couple of days ago. I gotta figure out where I read it. I'll find out for you guys. But it was called Dear Harvest Moon. And I was talking about how, how much they enjoyed the game and all that. My favorite few parts of the article were when they mentioned that their family, they came from a family of farmers. I think it was a woman actually. She came from a family of farmers, but they moved to the U.S. to escape the agricultural destruction of the 19-somethings. And she followed it up with saying, "I disgust myself." Because, her family moved away from actual farming, and here she is going into virtual farming. Oh, it was so hilarious. Oh, good, we got the sardine. Now we just need the flounder. But then, as you read the article, she's making some good fine points about the games and how much she enjoyed them, and the repetitiveness that she enjoys. As it gets further down, it was like, P.S. That was some bull making me play, because she bought both Island of Happiness and Sunshine Islands, which is basically the same game, just different. And it followed up with P.P.S. I see you, Stardew Valley, not looking me over there at the eyes. Meet up with me in 20 minutes. We got 200 hours of my life to talk about. And I'm like, what? I've actually never gotten far in Stardew Valley. A lot of people, according to this, no, I don't know if it changed or not. It's possible. Didn't get far plot-wise, and that was my goal actually, to get far pretty plot-wise, and I did actually. The only thing that was my issue, they have those goals for you to do, and one of them was get to this floor of the mines. I'm like, I'm gonna have to do it too, and I kept getting close, but I kept dying or fainting. I'm sorry, fainting. There's no dying in Harvest Moon or Story of Seasons or Stardew Valley. What? Dying? Who mentioned these? I didn't mention any of these things. But yeah, I would faint before I got to like the checkpoint, and it upsets me so much because it's like I'm almost there. I was almost there. And I did want to play it again. I really, really did. But when this was like last year, I believe, I wanted to introduce the game to my channel. The issue was that every time I tried recording it, and I think this was back when I was still using Loilo game recorder, which right now I just use to make like clips for like shows. Like if my friend wanted the transformation scene from Legendary Defender to the song "That's My Girl" by Fifth Harmony, oh yeah, I totally use Loilo to record it because it just records better than OBS does for it. And by better, I mean I just don't want to put the extra effort into like setting up a window setting for it on Open Broadcaster, so OBS. That's just me, though. And Loilo wouldn't record it. It just wouldn't. It was like adamant, like, no, I'm not recording this. And it took multiple tries, and like, I give up. And it stunk because I would get far on my recording, but the game just wouldn't record. Like, Loilo was like, you shall not pass. It upset me so much. But hopefully I'll get a good internet connection. I can start streaming that on Twitch. Because, like I said, Stardew Valley will be like, well, this channel is going to get into strictly Harvest Moon from this point out. Because we finished Crisis Core. Stardew Valley is going to be like a Twitch exclusive. So, when that starts happening up, I'll be sure to let everyone know. Like eventually the episodes will come back. They'll come to YouTube, but for now, Twitch only. But Stardew Valley is definitely a fun game. If you haven't tried it or even bothered to buy it, I suggest do it. Like it's really, really good. Like, a lot of people are saying it gives them the old school style Harvest Moon vibe, which is like Back to Nature and Agent 64. And it's true. It definitely did give me that vibe, and it's nice. I do get lost very easily, though. That's my only nitpick about it. But that's not something they can control. That's just me being ridiculous and not knowing my way. Like, it takes me a while to get it. Like, if I was to start recording it again, after not playing it for so long, I would most likely be like, what do? What do? There we go. So definitely give it a try. It's really, really fun. I enjoy it. And I didn't look up how Natsume's Harvest Moon game is doing, Light of Hope. Like, ooh, what are you? Oh, there's a swordfish? Alright, we're gonna fish one more time and then I'm gonna end the episode. Oh wait, nope, that's actually a fish that's not that deep. Perfect. So you're special. Seems like a flounder. I'm tired of these swordfish. Okay, take it. Nice. Alright. See the leaf. I mean the flounder. This is the Legend of Korra. I really should watch that. I think I got as far as finishing the first book. Like, you know how they do their seasons by books, like book 1, book 2, book 3, book 4. I only finished the first one, which is when Amon, Amon. Yes, Amon. Amon was the villain, voiced by Steve Blum. And I got to the ending of that. Didn't watch anything else. Do I know what happens at the ending of the entire show? Yes, I do. Spoilers. Spoilers everywhere. But I'm the type of person who doesn't let spoilers ruin her. Like, the only thing that I ever let spoilers get me is for Voltron and for Game of Thrones. Like, other than that, if you spoil a game for me, if you spoil a show for me, I'm not gonna care. Like, just leave my, like, I'm weird. Like, I guess because I either will forget the detail or I just don't focus on it, I'm still gonna have the same emotions for when it is spoiled for me. Like, I'm magical, I guess. Or maybe I'm just lucky and ignorant, but yeah. Voltron and Game of Thrones, oh, I was supposed to mention that show. But it's an adult show, guys. Don't watch it if you're not of age. But those are the only 2 shows where I'm like, don't spoil it for me. I will hunt you down. But yeah, for other things, I'm like, ah, cool. Like, Toph comes back in one of the seasons. I don't know which one. And I do know Korra and Asami are endgame, so it's like, whatever. I'm still gonna enjoy it if I ever get the time. Alright, these last 2 fish are annoying me because they're not taking the bait. Like, the sun's setting. You can see it setting over in the background. Take the bait. One did, but now I just have to get the other one. And you're not what I'm looking for. Tisk, tisk. There we go. Oh, wow. It's a lobster! It was a rock lobster! Rock lobster! Rock lobster! Wow, I'm upset that song was an actual song. I remember it being one of the Just Dance games, and I was looking at it like, is this really a thing that's happening right now? Is it? It was. But I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. It was definitely fun coming back to this. I really did enjoy myself. It's good to take a break from the usual norm. That way, when you come back to it, it's like, oh yay, fun and happiness. Which, until this game is over, I might go ahead and do this game 5 days a week, and then I'll play another game 5 days a week. Excuse me, that was a burp. I don't know why I burped like that, but yeah, that might be something I'll keep doing because I actually did enjoy doing that for brush. For September Madness when I was trying to get rid of, what games were we doing? I think we were doing, no, Yu Yu Hakusho was already done. It was Crisis Core and this game, so I was hoping it actually ended in the 3rd year, but it didn't. So for the rest of this week, it'll be Hereafter Valley. Following week, it's gonna be Back to Nature. Hopefully, after this, I might actually test it for a bit. We'll see. Anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. Hopefully, some fun things will happen tomorrow. We'll see. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you in the next episode. Take care now.